which includes Cuban assets control regulations, like art restrictions on dealing with Cuba, particularly regarding...
Isn't that dude with that Scrooge's dog? That same Piper, isn't he the dude that left Scrooge's dog? And he's in trouble for going to Cuba.
Strikes me that Hassan is a is the American government anyway. I mean, he's talked about bombing senators, he's picked up Hezbollah, he's even talked about how America deserved 9/11.
If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott.
Let's talk about our favorite flags.
Oh, like overall, what's my favorite flag? Yeah. Hezbollah.
So, you said America deserved 9/11.
This is so insane. America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it. Did you mean that? No.
So it looks like the government following as their thing.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. This off the government of the country.
Yeah, he knows stuff that we do too.
Slice the terminal in his tower.
Yes.
See the file marked SK01.
Who? Oh, wait, are you the one who hired me? Hello? Okay. Hey, Waka. Thanks for the help. You almost got me killed.
Yes,
Gowatch still remembers me.
Just tell me how to get into his stronghold.
It's in the Pike District. The main entrance is next to that imp checkpoint at the city entrance. That place is full of opportunities for someone like you. If you're on the Pike's bad side, you'll only just walk in.
I'm sure I can handle it.
Western American convoy, which was deemed as a humanitarian aid convoy, but involved many activists, many of which, in fact, advocate for violating U.S. law.
He'll only go for legal mindset a bit later, but America's got all sorts of fucking sanctions against Cuba, obviously, right? They really don't like you dealing with the Cuban government.
I mean, you don't want missiles on your doorstep.
It's like me, I say, short of super, I want to be Cuba.
Should we down? Oh yeah, we now?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got there. The Cuban government actually hid my contact.
Hey, come here.
Oh, my mistake.
If the only thing stopping us from coming to Cuba is the
Hey, you were right. They won't let me in.
There's another way. That's around the corner nearby. Okay, if they see you...
I know. It'd be bad.
The Cuban government totally in my DMs.
Yeah, my inside.
That's something we want to brag about that.
Wow. Now, to be fair, he goes on to say, look, it's all through a middleman that contacted my guy at the embassy. But it's not a good look just to casually mention on your podcast. Give us $6. I totally know, right?
Fucking drink down.
So you're saying that the Cuban government like totally reached out to you?
Oh, but I'm not going to go out in a minute. As we go out, if Munchman's getting there.
I have to edit that sound out of so many of our videos because you are constantly doing that.
Oh, come on. We never do it when we're speaking. Give me my drink back.
That was a useful comment. So that's the New York Post article saying this appears to be shitting his views.
What can I say? I mean, it's obviously an element of the room that needs to be things have materialized. It fucked my plans up. I still was able to do a little tub sesh, you know, get in the tub, get in the hot tub. It's not great. The news is not great, okay? I mean, it's bullshit, but it's still not great that, you know, they're after your boy. They're up my ass. I'm about to be seemingly made an example of in America's I wouldn't even say creep towards fascism. America's galloping towards fascism.
It's always the first. So they still got in a little tub sesh, bro.
He's still got in his tub sesh, that's right.
obsession.
I don't know. So let's keep in mind, this is a misdemeanor. He hasn't been charged, he hasn't been arrested. But the government's saying, hey, listen, that fucking trip went on. Shows the receipts, shows the communication.
Yeah, they're up his ass. They're nibbling.
Up his ass.
They're nibbling at the wrinkle.
Now, if this does escalate, apparently there's two kinds of consequences. There's like civil stuff and there's criminal stuff, right? So here's legal mindset again, talking about the civil stuff. On the civil side, the penalty is going to be up to $91,000.
It's the heat in it.
Violation. So the issue is here to go on one of these trips. Let's say you're out there on a long trip and you're doing multiple things, especially if you're live streaming, once again being your own star witness, you might violate several of these provisions. So maybe you're bringing in or transacting goods you're not supposed to bring in or you're not supposed to buy. If you're staying at a hotel,
I've been told you arrived. There's a way in on the second floor terrace. It will take you where you need to go.
91,000 for a violation.
Okay.
That's a lot.
How long have you been watching
I
this?
was thinking the same thing. Imagine if they got it for 91,000 per cookie. Remember, he was dangling cookies above like poor street kids in Cuba and making them dance.
Makes them dance, yeah.
Yeah, what a fuckhead.
Dance with
He's never gets actually
Oh, yeah.
This whole thing.
It's a
Okay, come on.
domestic thing from it. It says it's fruit flavour, but oof.
Thank you. You are giving ample. You're giving ample permission. You're giving ample permission to the fascists that want to take away not just my rights, but your rights as well. So see you at the camps, I guess.
See what the camps, I guess. So we're not like Israel yet, but he gets there.
A lot of this, by the way, does still have a lot to do with Israel. Not just about Cuba, but it's also about
Look at you.
Israel as well.
Yes.
It's about Israel, obviously. It's like
Yeah, it's got that weird taste at the end.
You know what I mean?
That's nice.
And I saw that and I thought, okay, he's about to go on and explain exactly how this relates to Israel.
There's receipts. There has to be receipts, right?
No, he doesn't.
But it's also about Israel as well. Why bother reading someone's comment if you're just going
That's the problem,
to something that it doesn't matter? Wait, what? That's what you're upset about? Like right now? I can't even begin to explain to you how hard you might lie is, my friend.
Yeah. That's nice. Oh. I want a bacon sandwich or a cup of tea. Fuck your ass.
The Tsar, speech, okay. Remember, they'll always have an excuse or some technicality. It's not like they're going to tell you, we did this because we don't like what you're saying about Israel. Is Israel in the room that's right now, Chunky to the rescue? I mean, how fucking deluded is that? So correct me if I'm wrong, but how does this relate to Israel? Anyway, to go on, but he gets sidetracked by a Fox News reporter. This is fucking weird.
They're trying to get everyone's side of it. They're trying to get every, like,
Yes, it's getting pretty long, isn't it? I think it's got to get a lot off his chest.
Socialist, anti-capitalist, all stuff. She said, hashtag free trial, hello, surrender.
It's like, suck a dick. It's like,
Oh, this is a Fox News reporter, dude.
So, Fox News reporter has come in and said, yeah, bro, also, you
Never die.
oh no, it's just one of your neighbours.
He's shitting himself. He's trying to play fucking cool, right?
It's like, suck that chip.
Are you, if I go to fucking prison? No. It's not.
Yes, I thought it was Sunday, I swear to God.
So what? He's bragging about it. Many of these influencers actually go out and do. You know, $1 million on the side of individuals,
about 250,000, 250K on the individual side, but you can also fix imprisonment for up to 10 years. So there's actual real prison time that can be behind willful violations.
Yeah, so, I mean, but one part of me goes, he's probably going to get off on this, you know, he's probably going to get a little fine sort of thing, but on the other hand, there's so many fucking clips out there of Hassan saying the most horrendous shit, as we know. So are they going to make an example of it? I don't know.
That's why he thinks it's the Jews. Did he desire this Jews while trying to take my money?
You're going to do that. That's what you used to do. Yeah. Oh, right there.
He did desire this Jews while trying to take my money. They're trying to find me for some bullshit.
Trying to find him some bullshit.
It's a much harsher if it's all willful. And as we know, Hassan put himself up at this fucking grand hotel.
And it's a bribe from the government for bragging about it.
Accommodation is for the US government.
I was saying, doing with the right one, the economy as it stands currently.
We'll be okay next.
American government makes it illegal for Americans to stay wherever they want when they're in Cuba. They have to stay in what they've declared as 5-star hotels.
I had to stay at the 5-star Cuban government communist hotel.
This shit Wi-Fi.
Now, how do we get up there?
Because he was streaming the fucking whole time.
Darling.
Well, yeah, it could have been Starlink.
Good stuff.
Yeah, either the government has pulled some communist streams or he's used Elon Musk's Starlink, which he doesn't want to use.
Hey, you.
Yeah, there are some people taking this hotel while they were staying there. It was like a lovely place with cows.
Soon, pork chops. Yeah, we need more pork as well. We need more pork as well.
Oh, whoa.
Frog can take the risk without heart. Take the risk before. No. Name the risks.
Okay, that lowered a turbo lift.
I love the book.
Well, it's actually ridiculous.
It's fucked up, but because it's a fun, it's funny.
I like that we have the footage of it.
I love that too. It's like dance, monkey dance for a cookie.
I know, what a freak. Now, as a result of this, a lot of Hassan's political opponents are laughing at him. And Hassan does not like that.
The Nazis are celebrating. The conservatives are celebrating. They're like, oh, you're scared. The thing is that I have zero sympathy for Hassan because he regularly and all the time misframes and intentionally misunderstands other people's positions in order to make them look bad. He does this constantly. So now the government might be doing it to you. So it's like, really, you've been doing this to everybody all the time. You constantly call anybody who disagrees with you Israel's strongest soldier or, Israel lover or something like that. It's not even really true. So whenever you've made an entire, basically an internet career out of mislabeling and misunderstanding things, then I'm not going to feel too bad about it, right? I mean, you shouldn't have done it. It doesn't feel too good. So, yeah, what goes around comes around. Suck my dick.
Now, to be fair, that was funny because of my...
Get the button next.
I put that there because I'm a funny motherfucker. Right?
He's not so much of a class that nobody fucking cares. He's the fuckhead who's trying to crash them.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, that's what Hassan's life is currently at.
Oh, alright. This'll work.
He's popping his pantaloons. What is the fans of Trump
Thanks for watching and catch you later. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
Beggar.
Landlords, is renting legislation making you feel like this?
Well, I take it all back.
Up the Chael's back.
I rewatched it, and I gotta tell you, I don't like being influenced by others, but I am. I try not to be. I try to have my own independent thought. I thought that I had enough information about who's economy to speak on it and to tell you anything from this version.
2022, this location has been politics to go back and forwards for a couple of years. I see how it looks. he's 23, so he's been done for a kid of 12-week-old. He's not the kid's biological father, but he was in the house. 12-week-old baby, letting him go. I mean, Jesus Christ, we shouldn't have been birth. I mean, I don't think it's graphic, but it's going to be like, it's going to be stretched. I mean, it's not flat. Just giving birth, like, so the best photos for me potential power. If that was even like a guy, I'd say place like that, right? Isn't it? Just say that it was. I mean, 3 weeks later, he's already in the house, in the situation in and he's living there, but I mean, he's obviously there. All well, just there is no report, so the obvious. I was about to the house and he took my child. Yeah. Like, it's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, as you said, 3 months just fresh for the baby, so there's a young baby in there. And you all concentrate on the baby and concentrate on getting a new bit of D, let's be honest with you. A fresh baby. It's not like it's gone to school, you've got some time to do it. I've seen this before. It might be very powerful. Go ahead and get deed.
Scorecards that we were also privy to see.
I'm not sure if it happened 3 years ago.
But I have to separate those two. Right? This was my knee-jerk reaction at the time. And I think it was yours. But when we're attempting to build a conspiracy,
he's in the RAF.
you tend to sort of draw
He's a proper RAF.
from a number of different things that are unrelated as a way of maintaining and producing your ultimate outcome, which is that there was either corruption or that there was incompetence. There is a third option. Having rewatched it, there was a third option, which is a guy was getting beaten up. His corner failed to do their job. Anytime there is a referee stoppage, that is because the corner has failed to do their job of stopping the fight. At any rate, the referee could very realistically have come to that conclusion. And if you were to then work in the bell, which is another piece of the story that was influenced by others. Others said that the bell had rang. That the referee called this.
Think you can hold that open for me?
That is not true. I mean, that is not a wholly accurate statement. The referee began his motion. The referee's mind was made up, and he began his motion.
They just say it's an nursery or something, so I'm guessing it's not it'll work. But they're not her kids either.
Thanks. Hold this for me, okay?
She's videoing this out. And what she's doing is she's sitting on them.
Hey, hold this open.
I'm looking at the film sensitive video. She gives them a hard time doing it. It's babies kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go put on a show next.
Oh yeah, it was saying on porn sites as well. Yes.
You're just the cutest.
And the point before the referee actually did the deed is what happened.
And she says that she needs a holiday. I deserve a bit of luck.
I've seen this in the by the way. See, this example makes sense to you, but there is big referees. He was bolster him up to slap the man on the pitch. And there's a big time when referee is holding his hand up and change their mind.
Oh, fuck off.
And not call the big boy.
Hold up.
Hold his hand up and tie-wrap him.
No, that is not unusual. No, that's not unusual.
From kids
Yeah, no, that's not unusual. I keep saying it. No, I keep saying it. So there's more women that abuse kids than men. And the fucked up thing is, they prosecute way less of them. It's the weird thing. So the fact that those stats exist to the level they do, you have to go, how bad that problem is. Yeah. So I think...
But But that's what I'm told. You shouldn't be anywhere near that shit.
No, she should be around all the time.
People are talking about coming out the back
We
end.
just gotta do a few jobs like this before we hit it big, right?
I know the promoters of this event got their asses kicked.
Nope.
It was not a success.
You've got much.
The reason I say that is everybody is an expert.
Yeah. Yeah, but they hide it. Have you noticed? Have you noticed how they hide it? They hide it by saying that family member. Technically, it is. It's not. That's how they hide that stat. So people know the stat. Oh, he's always talking about family member. Yeah, but what family member? What specific family member? It's not uncle. It's not dad. It's stepdad, who most time ain't even really married to them. So yes, he's fulfilling a position in the household, but he's not what we would call a family member. If he was,
What if to invite a child that's not yours into the house and bring to take care of it, I think that's really common, like a special person. I don't ever been up to it. Obviously, adoption's got lots of stipulations, so should have been a step-parents, there's nothing, you know.
no, just and the ones on the hunt, isn't it, on the prowl, because they present themselves with photos, the thirst traps, isn't it, things like that.
How did you have the scorecards this way? But that would be an independent
like promoting her book. She's like an old gangster, and she turned her life around and wrote a book. And but no, she did this. Like, this fella's been like, you know, known. She must have always been nervous that he'd say something. Why isn't it?
I don't know. They recognise her. It's one of those things from the rounds on the smooth and things like that, isn't it? No, those kind of shows.
This pike operation looks huge. They must have a sweet deal with the Empire. There's the tower. That energy barrier might be a problem, though.
Can you pop into that and look for like a baby £5 to £10 set of Bluetooth speakers? There needs to be a cheap little thing. Doesn't need to be. No lights, just needs to be a functional one.
Down on the canvas, so how many punches you want to let a guy take? The rule's 3, that's an unwritten rule. The unwritten rule is if a guy takes 3 unanswered punches, the fight is eligible for stoppage. I did not count these punches, I will admit that for you, but it's a lot closer to 20 than it was to 3.
What? Suicide? What do you reckon? If the heat comes on faint, couldn't it, as well? Oh, the drops. It's a certain way to go, isn't it? It's kind of like dropping off a ball in a grizzly, you definitely died.
Reward to doing that well, the ultimate reward is that the referee will step in and stop the fight. So you have part of this that is being judged from how much damage can the other guy take. But you have another part that, don't forget, there is a reward. There is a mercy rule, just like in Little League, known as a GAO. Which is completely independent of how much time is left on the clock, or what had happened earlier, or what unusual scorecards that judges had. None of those things are relevant to the referee's decision in that moment. And when that referee is looking at an athlete that had already gone to canvas once and is now being swarmed with 20 plus unanswered punches, that is not necessarily the incompetence I called it. It does not speak to corruption. And I think, like me, you have watched the fight. You watched other people tell you about the fight. So I'm going to be one of those people that tells you
guess there's another one of these things.
That referee had the right, within the rules,
interpretation
What am I doing here?
and the rendering of the TKO, and that is what he did.
Well, wait. There's more.
Prepare for the future of lawn care. Visualize your surroundings. Know your terrain.
Oh, looks like Matt and Jasmine are going to split up.
When your mother-in-law doesn't like you, like...
Sounds like she's got no plans to bring her son over. Gosh, I know she's got other kids in another country and she was always riding Gino's ass about bringing them over and that's why she needed all that money. She's now with Matt and suddenly she just quite wants to get the kid over. Mental, isn't it?
Exactly gone to plan. The rift between her
You bet.
and Mum is worse now than ever.
That's a bit.
It's only gonna get worse. Guess whose side Matt takes in this argument? Well, it's not.
Some more of those codeine and caffeine, which tries for those. That are codeine and caffeine, which tries for those. I'm not sure. Definitely got some.
Why did you keep leaving me alone?
Oh, you do. I have understood that.
Asking is not to leave me alone because I'm gonna lose it.
What do you want me to do? Matt asks. But Matt, she literally just told you what she wants. She wants you not to leave her alone with your mum. Frankly, given what we know about Matt's mum, and of course what we know about Jasmine and her ability to control her emotions, I don't
It's been a long
think
hot day, she's got a lot of aches and pains, isn't it?
Matt, just hang around a little bit. Be a buffer between Jasmine and your mum. Surely it's not that hard, especially if you want Thanksgiving dinner to go well. Now, keep in mind, as we saw in the last episode, today is already off to a terrible start.
Yes, Joe Turkey.
Because she made a mistake and bought ham instead of turkey. She was blindsided when Matt's family arrived at 6 a.m. instead of 4 p.m.
Yeah,
which
that's
she was
a
expecting.
difference.
We missed all of that drama and the preceding Jasmine meltdown that accompanied it. I'll include a link for you to watch that at the end of this video. While we're at it, can I just double check? Subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a video. It tells me that over 60% of people watching this right now watch my channel regularly but aren't subscribed yet. You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and let's move on. So, given that the day is already off to a terrible start for Jasmine, what does Matt do? Instead of comforting her and supporting her, he instead gets irritated with her.
Jesus Christ, man, we could live in a mansion and have everything. You should be like, about something. Just behave. Yeah, there's no reason to be crafty.
Just like that, because Matt told her to, Jasmine was happy, she stopped being upset, and they lived happily ever after. Yeah, right. Because that's how it works. Now, predictably, what actually happens is that Jasmine is angry that Matt won't just help her with his mum. And because of that, some of their other issues that have been bubbling away under the surface
Stop your mum.
begin to spin
The
out.
answer right to your mother and saying,
The last
Joe
episode,
so rude, don't bother a picture of her. Your mother has a thing. How can you stop your mother making things go like her? Something wants to fix her face. Fix your face!
LinkedIn can help you sell, market, and hire, so you can grow your small business.
This submissive is getting me tired. It's not taking me anywhere. He doesn't appreciate all the things that I do.
Now, get this. Not only does Matt go through her wardrobe to check she's only wearing clothes that he approves of.
Oh, God.
But we also learned that he doesn't permit Jasmine to wear high heels because he doesn't want her to look taller than him. I mean, it's crazy. What an insecure little man.
Honestly, let me just tell you something, right? Because, man, if your wife, your partner, is taller than you, particularly when they're wearing high heels, if you have confidence in yourself, you're actually
Some fool threatened me the other day. They did not know who they were dealing with, so I blasted up the window.
Why do you get pregnant in the gym, buddy?
The bikes should be respected.
A whole house full of people waiting for Thanksgiving dinner. She's the one that's
At least I will get a percentage.
This is your family.
I am exhausted.
On the business side, at least cooking dinner is going to serve as a welcome distraction.
Things have to get interesting at some point.
Forget about problems for a short period and just get on. Keep in mind that
I do not trust the Empire.
I agree.
She's eager to make a good impression. It's expensive. She does. Like for dinner, it's why not? But they compliment her. They even say that she did a lot. They didn't seem to notice it. It's the fact that it was unturning. Oh, yeah.
Everything turned over.
Even when Pixar admits that dinner went great and Jasmine did a good job at entertaining and feeding his family, Ryan just can't help himself. He can't stop himself from taking a jab at Jasmine. Like while everyone else is complimenting the dinner, he points out everything that went wrong. This isn't the most important part. If everyone's happy with the chicken, there's no need for you to point out that the hamburger won't be ready for a few rounds. It's fine. Who cares at this point? Grateful for the leftovers. Now, he does at least thank Jasmine.
Barriers down. Come on, Nix.
Thank you, Chris. I'm going to show you how to buy.
Hey, let's get up that tower.
It's fine. I know it.
Moving swiftly on, I'm not moving anywhere near that topic. But what I will say is, I very much less than would approve. Now, with dinner over, entertaining duties comes when it's Matt's family, and Jasmine.
We're going
After
live.
the start of the day, she's confident that things ended well. She included everyone. She have certain feelings and predispositions to something, it's very difficult to get them to change their mind. Matt's mum is a prime example of that. Remember, she's a very religious lady that has a lot of
get up that
feelings
tower.
that are set in stone. Now, as she was leaving, Matt's mum gave Jasmine an envelope with a birthday card for Matt and a letter for her. What exactly did this letter say? Well, the looks of it, the message for Jasmine wasn't nice.
They called me name in the White House.
Whoa!
Like your mother-in-law doesn't like you, like their relationship.
She ripped that? Okay, yeah, you can have a word with your mother about that. Please don't write your feelings down in cards. That should convene over and over. Just say it's wrong. Yeah. When we actually find out what the letter
The
says,
penmanship is beautiful.
she's someone who has reason to be. Like, believe you me, this is enough to ruin their relationship for good. In fact, I don't know too many people that would allow their partner's mother back into their house after this. Now, Jasmine begins by showing Matt the birthday card that his mum left for him and the $20 that it contained. She says, I'm keeping that money after what his mother has just said.
Okay.
She begins to read the letter. It starts with his mum saying outright that she
Nothing here.
forgive them her blessing.
I did not participate in your life of living and sex. I also need to express your clothing selection feels immodest.
First, when she says she won't participate in their life, surely she has just noticed
reciprocate by coming and eating Thanksgiving. Not your participation was unique. You just spent the whole day at Jasmine and Matt's house. But beyond that, what is it with everyone in Matt's family? Thinking that they can dictate to Jasmine what she can or can't wear. Sorry, but there's just something about a grown lady telling another grown lady that mother of her grandchild will live.
Especially since she dresses in the same kind of stuff like summer dresses and things like that. So
it's like as if what Jasmine is wearing today is immodest, isn't it? It's just not right. And if I were Jasmine, and I wouldn't put this past her, next time they cross paths, I wouldn't be surprised if she was in the smallest outfits that she owned. This must come as a kick in the teeth after all the changes that she's made to try and make Matt and his family happy. It's clear that her efforts haven't been noticed or appreciated. But actually, it's worse. Matt's mum goes on to say that all the issues that she and Matt's family are facing right now could have all been avoided if only Matt had chosen a better partner.
But there's having problems before we had something different.
With love, Olympia, thank you for inviting us.
What's a sign of how insincere can one person be? With love, thank you for inviting us. What, thank you for inviting us to the immoral hellhole of a family food that you guys are? Is that what she meant to say? Because clearly there is no love there. With love, she said, as if, seriously, right? After all the effort that Jasmine has gone to today, sure, it hasn't all been great, don't get me wrong, but she has put in an effort. So getting this back by way of thanks has to feel like a no-no. Now, here's where the problems begin. But the real issue is that Matt doesn't seem to understand why Jasmine is on the contrary. He tells Jasmine that he can't disagree with anything that his mum runs. He says to her,
I know you don't like me agreeing with my mom, but I kind of view the same thing. Like, marriage is still a really important message to my mom, but also to me.
No. This system has an alarm. File's just a vodka recipe. Did I get played? Fine. I'll make this worth my while. Ooh, encrypted file.
oh, the irony of a guy who participated in the breakdown of a marriage, saying that marriage is really important, shouldn't be missed on anyone. Or if marriage was that important to you, you wouldn't have been sleeping with a married woman. I'm sorry, but it's got to be said. Clearly, this is one rule when it suits him, and another when it doesn't. When she's married to another man, well, that was just a piece of cake that he was happy to work around. But now that his mum says that they should get married, he can't feel sustained. He all of a sudden believes in the sanctity of marriage. And in fact, it actually gets better. See, admits that
And you're sure this channel is secure?
but the number of times that she's been married and divorced,
Overthrowing someone like
Only,
takes time. If I
just
don't
being
secure the
universal.
channel, I belong dead.
Exactly. So why did you want to be married to me then?
Well,
but
it
there's
is
no
fact.
denying the facts are the facts.
Old-fashioned.
Jasmine does have a terrible track
Try to
record when
understand
it comes to
friend in the
marriages
back.
and relationships.
I'd like to meet the person who
Back
handed me
before
the
he got
knife.
involved.
Of
When she
course,
right now, telling her that she needs another hobby rather than getting married and
And
divorced.
there's the alarm.
It's another example of not being able to help himself, just not being able to not take that jab. So, is that how he really feels? Like, does he really want to marry her? Well, I'm not sure he does. You see, he actually says, the reason why I want to marry you isn't because I love you so much. It's not because I can't see myself without you. It's not because I'm obsessed with you. No. It's because we have a kid together. I'm doing this for baby Matilda. Heck, he says, you should be thankful that I feel like that. You should be thankful that I'm different from all your other guys.
Good lord.
You want me to say bull like the other guy said?
No, I am.
Salad, rob you. And then it doesn't go anywhere and you get divorced.
Wow, if that's his attitude towards saying he loves her and that he wants to marry her, they have massive problems.
At least we got something.
Getting
Come on,
married
don't
at that point would be a horrifying
mum won't know she doesn't want to marry him. His attitude, not to mention his family's attitude, has to hurt. But the fact is, Jasmine just simply will not settle.
Oh, and there's the
Don't
alarm.
let pressure into marrying anyone. Then, that better, mad, and marriage, I'm not gonna marry you, period.
Yeah, can't blame her for that. If Matt's goal really is to try and convince Jasmine to marry him, because remember, she has already knocked him back once before, well then, he's not really doing a good job of convincing her. But something tells me maybe he's not really trying. Like, this, to me, feels like he's going through the motions, but not because he wants to. More so that he can tell his mummy that he tried. For a guy that wants all of the control in a relationship, this is really weak. If the only thing that's actually keeping them together is baby Matilda and nothing else, well, then this relationship is already doomed to fail, isn't it?
Becky back.
What do you enjoy about Iron setting pre-loved items? I like the idea that someone else is wearing.
She don't need to get married now because she's got an anchor baby, hasn't she? That Jasmine. It's weird that she tried desperately to get married to Gina and like divorced him. But this guy, she's like, no, like because she's got a baby, she don't need to get married anymore, this guy.
Oh, what'd we get into, buddy?
So you've never seen me cover a movie about someone being turned into a snake. It's once again, I have to ask the question, really that far-fetched. Do reptilian people walk among us right now? Well, I don't know.
They've walked down the elevator.
It really does add to the evidence, which is really piling up. It's a movie called, and it's not pronounced S.
Okay, we can climb.
So the movie starts by telling us that all the rest
we can climb.
and it thanks the cast and crew working under these conditions, which reminds me of another movie where the cast and crew had to work under hazardous conditions. The movie Roar, where instead of
Don't
snakes,
worry, Nex.
they had to work with lions.
Next job
So the movie
will be better.
begins with Dr. Stoner selling some sort of creature to this man for $800 in the middle of Ken Daniels, who catches his students passing notes in class and decides to be a total creep about it.
Dr. Daniels,
I've been thinking comes naturally to me. Okay. Just as apparently. Could you imagine that? Someone passes you a note, and the next thing you know, the teacher's keeping you after class and awkwardly and inappropriately touching your arm. Luckily, Dr. Stoner is there to interrupt and take you to escape. So Dr. Stoner is there because he asked the department of whatever to extend his grant, and Ken is the head of this department. And Stoner is like, come on, man, I've got all this venom research, just give me the money. And while you're at it, send me another one of your students to help. The last one left on short notice. I mean, you know how college kids are, always take yourself, and Ken is like,
better than nothing.
Over here, asking you for all these favors, and then you ever called me doctor? You really should. Call me doctor, man. Come on, do it. Just once, call me doctor.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Dr. Daniels.
So Stoner is like, Dr. Daniels. And now Ken is all giddy, like, alright, you got it. In fact, I have a student in mind that would be perfect for you. The student he's talking about is, of course, David, who is currently being threatened by this guy, Steve, who, by the way, will grow up to become your hunter from the future, as I've talked about in the past episode. Anyways, Steve is pissed off because David got
watch your step
when
next.
Steve passed the note to David for passing meetings. And if you're wondering how that makes any sense, it doesn't. Steve's a moron. Anyways, David is super excited to become Dr. Stoner's newest.
It's all right, Harry. This is Harry, my obedient servant.
See, that's the thing about exotic. They're always obedient. So they're not. So Dr. Stoner is like, okay, hang on. Before we go to my lab, I gotta give my snake some food. Imagine that explanation. Oh, no, sir, that's not for me. That's for my snake. Between you and me, I think it's got a bit of a problem. I just don't know how to bring it up. And even if I did, I don't think it's, you know? So they go to a gas station to get some gas. David's independent and busy, so he starts pumping the gas. But the guy isn't too happy about that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I am sorry about that. Maybe that was gas. 40 times? Oh yeah, just spill some gas on it. That's totally fine. And very safe. So this is probably one of those old school, you know, completely foolproof gas stations where, you know, only the allowed to pump the gas, probably because, you know, they don't want customer accidentally spilling any gas. The irony here is that the only spill is from the defendant. So then he goes to pop open the hood and check the oil. And Harry, the snake, shows him what's up. Bring yourself here! Snake around like that car! Alright, that'll be you guys before you attack. Oh, yeah, man. Those are the types of birds that you can't pass up that opportunity. You'll probably be telling people for days. And I couldn't blame them. You know, that's a great anecdote for the next couple weeks or months at parties. That's one of those things where you can just, you know, he's going to tell the story, you know, as he's there. And then I said, so they get to the lab and Dr. Stoner is like, here's the thing about snakes. Some of them are bad, but some of them are good. See, this one isn't going to bite. I'll prove it.
Jesus.
I like to my finger. Put your finger in there.
Get your finger.
Yeah, go ahead. Just stick your finger in there, David. David, stick your finger in there. David, stick it in.
Need to borrow cash. Lose the awkward conversation thing. Choose the borrowing against your things thing. Lose the uncertainty thing.
In. So anyways, Dr. Stoner is like, I'm happy you're here to help me out from now on. I basically run this whole lab with just me and my daughter, Christina. Now I hope you're not afraid of needles, because I'm about to jab you in the arm. What is it, some kind of antibiotic? It's funny because these are the types of questions I'd be asking before needle. Things like, what's in that?
I think we're good next.
Why do you have that crazy look in your eyes?
Can't believe
so
we
he's
pulled
like,
that
oh,
off.
yeah, this will protect you from venom and
Walk
stuff.
up. How
You know,
fast can you fix
I'm
that
trying to
ship?
save your life.
I know. You want to get off to
Come
Shara.
on, I'm a doctor.
But fuel injectors don't come cheap.
Out of his house.
You get paid?
And I put my life on the
Maybe.
line every weekend for a
You know
tiny
anyone
tax.
who'd buy
What about
proof
that
that
doesn't
some pike is
fire
trying to
out
overthrow
the
Gorak?
problem? So then Dr. Stoner is like, hey, you want to see my King Cobra?
leave my name
Check
out of
it
it
out.
this time.
Look how big it is. I've had it for 6 years, and it still doesn't like me. But I cheat death every weekend by putting on a show with it. Anyway, over dinner, Dr. Stoner is like, hey, David, do you like religion and stuff? And David's like, and Stoner starts going on about how mankind's going to go extinct, and that he wants to find a way for man to evolve in order to survive.
Well, what about women? You can help me wash dishes.
They need support.
If this is Crimson Dawn, Gorak will not be pleased.
Oh yeah, see, I see where he's going from this. When I was a kid, I could write a book on how to get out of doing chores. My only criticism is that being a bit sleepy isn't going to do anything. You gotta go with the book. Oh, yeah, you know, my stomach, something's not doing. I'm sorry guys, I gotta go lie down for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, however long it usually takes you to do the dishes. Oh, let me know when we're having dessert.
Oof, I know that look. I grew up around casinos. It's okay to call it quits, you know.
I'm gonna turn my luck around. I just need some credits.
But the good news is that
We'll split the winnings.
Honest. So you're gonna trip balls, man. But again, this is all the stuff I think should have before
Here.
the United.
I know what it's like to be down on your luck.
Not only
Thanks.
night,
Come back later. You won't regret it.
Well, the whole time you're going to be hallucinating like crazy. That all seems like important.
Did you hear?
The David goes to sleep, and I'll be honest with you, these seem like the famous hallucinations of all time. My dreams are much more convincing and terrifying. You know what I still have recurring nightmares about? Being in school and missing assignments.
Gorak's favorite vodka recipes.
10 years ago. Over 10
Did I pass your
years.
client's
But the one I
test?
have the most, and I'm not even joking, is
Why don't you
forgetting
ask her
return
yourself?
to you. Seriously,
Meet
I have a
Valera
recurring dream where I
Crimson
find
Dawn.
tape that I rented from Blockbuster.
You the one I was talking to before?
Oh my
You
God,
pulled it off.
on this, we're gonna put me in
Guess I
debt for the
shouldn't be
rest of my life.
surprised.
And that's the thing about
I
dreaming,
heard
because
you
the
stole
logical
something
part of
much
your
bigger
brain
than
is
this.
you know, to
A
lunch.
ship.
So at no point am I
Someone's
just like,
favorite
oh
ship.
yeah, Blockbuster
Someone
doesn't even
important.
exist. Anyways,
I have
during
no idea what you're
David's
talking about.
long,
Recognize her?
sexy beach
Because
visit,
Zarek Best
Stoner
showed up
is
with
just
one of their
sitting there
best,
watching
asking
which
a lot of
in itself is
questions.
super creepy, but to make it worse,
A death mark
he
from
starts getting
Zarek
this fake
Besh.
drunk
What
again.
did you tell them?
So,
Nothing.
what exactly does he have planned for tonight?
You work
So
for
now
us
it's 2 days
again?
later, and it's time
It
for the
stays
show,
that way.
where Dr. Stoner just
The
kind
Pikes are on
of
top
dances
here,
around the Cobra
and
for a
Crimson
bit.
Dawn is
And he's
making
like, please
moves.
don't flash photography. But of course, some guy is like, screw it, I don't care if he gets bit and dies. I need to remember this moment. Finally, Dr. Stoner grabs the Cobra and asks people for donations. For,
You want to
risking his
make a
life
move?
to give them a show.
One of Gorak's men is planning to betray him. Pike higher up, named Tislak Shar.
Now,
Really?
some of you are probably thinking,
Hey,
"20
look
bucks,
at
that's
you.
nothing."
Playing the game.
Well, look at you.
You're learning.
Money bags over there, sitting behind your fancy
Some fuel
computer
injectors for
screen.
that
20
ship you
bucks
don't
is
have.
20 bucks. Think about
These
it
should
this
help
way.
you get off
If
to
you
Shara.
could pay
So you
$20
know
each,
everything,
and
huh?
all you had to
Just
do
the things that
was
are
dance
important
with
to
King
us.
Cobra.
You'll
Would
be
it
hearing
do?
from me soon, so
No.
try to stay.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. It's really not worth it. So now
Oh,
things really
and,
start getting weird.
one last
David
thing.
discovers that he feels really cold,
Yeah?
and that his skin is starting
Bram's
to
leg
peel off.
is healing
Dr.
nicely.
Stoner is like, oh, don't be worried about that.
Thanks.
That's just the venom killing the outer layer.
You're in
of your
our
skin."
world now,
Stoner
okay?
keeps giving David
Keep
warnings.
sharp.
And look, I
Walker,
understand.
I got those fuel
Trust
injectors.
Dr.
Time to
Stoner.
go.
But at the same time,
That was
I was just like, you know what?
What's the rush?
I've been feeling really
Trailblazer needs time, attention.
No rush. I just want to keep moving.
Fine. Go see if you can find more work.
But maybe it
Parts
has
that she
something to
needs
do with
ain't
the
cheap.
fact that David
I'll talk to
are
Danka.
starting to get pretty
But it
rough.
doesn't have to be
And over the
perfect.
next
Just
weeks,
make it
on
work.
and on it goes. Needles, snakes, hallucinations, Christina, rinse and repeat. Which, again, at some point, I'd be like, okay, doctor, how many more injections am I going to get? Is this just my life now? Honestly, when I finished college, I was desperate to get my foot in the door, but you gotta draw the line somewhere. This is where David really